Imagine stepping into a quiet trail at dawn, the sunlight filtering through ancient trees, and a sense of calm all around, only to realize that not everyone who enters these places returns. Each of the 5 stories below details a disappearance so baffling that park rangers, investigators, and families remain haunted by unanswered questions. These cases aren't campfire tales. They're documented events that show how easily the wild can erase someone from sight. Number 1. Dennis Martin, Great Smoky Mountains, 1969. Dennis Martin was 6 years old when he joined a Father's Day weekend trip in the Great Smoky Mountains near Spence Field. He was playing hide-and-seek with other children close to camp. In less than a minute, Dennis vanished. Search efforts became one of the largest in the park's history, with National Guard troops, the FBI, and volunteers combing steep ravines and dense foliage. Rangers tracked possible footprints, yet nothing definitive emerged. One family hiking nearby reported odd noises and glimpsed a figure that could have been carrying a small child, but no firm link to Dennis was ever established. Some theorize a wild animal attack. Black bears are present in the area, though no evidence supported that. Others suspect an abduction or a tragic misstep into concealed caverns. What grips investigators is the absolute absence of any trace. A child can't simply dissolve into nature without leaving footprints or clothing, yet Dennis did. His father never gave up hope, returning repeatedly to that rugged terrain, but it yielded only silence. 50-plus years later, the riddle of Dennis Martin endures as a cautionary tale about how a moment's glance away can birth a lifelong mystery. Number 2. Stacy Arras, Yosemite, 1981. Stacy Arras was 14 when she arrived at Yosemite's Sunrise High Sierra Camp alongside her father and a group of older companions. Smitten with the panoramic alpine scenery, she took her camera to photograph a nearby lake. She left camp in daylight, just a short walk, she told everyone. Minutes ticked by, and she failed to return. Searchers found her camera lens cap, suggesting she planned to snap pictures. No footprints, no clothing, no calls for help. Helicopters scoured adjacent cliffs, and rangers used tracking dogs to see if she'd wandered into hidden gullies. Everything led to dead ends. Some suspect Stacy may have slipped into a deep crevasse, but Yosemite's topography would usually yield more clues if that were so. Others whisper about abduction theories, pointing to how quickly a teen can be lured away. Officials keep most case documents under tight wraps, citing ongoing investigations, further fueling speculation that vital evidence remains unseen. To many Yosemite rangers, the disappearance of a bright, spirited teenager in such a scenic spot is a sobering reminder of how swiftly the grandeur of the high country can turn ominous. Number 3. John Devine, Olympic National Park, 1997. John Devine was 73, yet widely considered a seasoned outdoorsman with extensive hiking experience around Washington's wilderness. In September 1997, he embarked on a hike near Mount Baldy in Olympic National Park, a region known for misty valleys and abrupt elevation changes. When he failed to return, rescue teams mobilized, but their efforts were rocked by tragedy. A helicopter crashed mid-search, killing 3 rescuers and grounding further aerial hunts. Ground teams pressed on despite dense undergrowth, slick moss, and relentless rainfall. Devine left no gear behind, no hints of a campsite or struggle. Some surmise he could have slipped into a hidden canyon or succumbed to a sudden medical emergency. Others note the park's labyrinth of side trails might easily hide a lost hiker, especially if an injury prevented him from calling out. Devine's friends maintain he was too savvy to get turned around without leaving some clue. His story illustrates that even decades of outdoor knowledge can't always outmatch the unpredictability of nature, especially in the Pacific Northwest's fog-shrouded mountains. Number 4. Morgan Heimer, Grand Canyon, 2015. Morgan Heimer, 22, was guiding a commercial river rafting trip on the Colorado River in the Grand Canyon when he vanished near mile 214. He was last seen wearing a bright shirt and a personal flotation device, a combination that should stand out in the canyon's stark terrain. Search helicopters studied the layered rock walls for any sign of movement, while ground teams and fellow river guides scanned shorelines. No vest washed up, no footprints emerged on sandy beaches. The canyon's swirling eddies and hidden caves can swallow evidence whole. Some suspect a hidden undertow or submerged crevice that might claim even a strong swimmer. Others muse about less obvious reasons. Could Heimer have left intentionally or encountered foul play? As one ranger put it, the Grand Canyon can be famously revealing in its vistas, yet chillingly secretive in its depths, leaving Morgan's disappearance a modern enigma among the canyon's many stories. Number 5. Ranger Paul Fugate, Chiricahua National Monument, 1980. Chiricahua National Monument may not carry the National Park name, but it's under NPS jurisdiction and was patrolled by Ranger Paul Fugate. One afternoon in 1980, Fugate departed the visitor center for a short routine round, never to be seen again. No footprints, no scuffle marks, nothing. Suspicions arose of potential encounters with smugglers, given the remote Arizona location. Others speculated about personal motives, but colleagues said Fugate had no known reason to vanish willingly. The National Park Service posted repeated rewards, rechecked old leads, yet every path led nowhere. A missing ranger exemplifies the darkest puzzle for the agency tasked with safeguarding visitors. If a uniformed protector can simply melt into the landscape, who is truly safe? Fugate's case stands as a stark reminder that the wild can conceal its secrets, even from those sworn to watch over it. Park officials and investigators still wonder how 5 people, each in different circumstances, could slip away with no resolution. The deeper question is whether these vanishings hint at hidden dangers we rarely consider. A slip into a narrow ravine, a run-in with unexpected wildlife, or something more ominous. Families hold out hope that one day a hiker might stumble across long-lost evidence. A piece of clothing, a clue in an untouched cave, or even a confession that sheds light on the final moments. For now, all we have are theories, half-traces, and the reminder that nature can be every bit as relentless as it is serene. If you found these stories unsettling or thought-provoking, feel free to share any theories in the comments. Check out our other videos for more mysteries that blur the line between the wonders and terrors of the great outdoors. Stay aware out there, because sometimes a single misstep or momentary distraction can lead straight into a realm of unanswered questions.